Hey everybody, Dan, Warpaint Off-Road. Welcome back to the channel. You want your Jeep to have an aggressive stance like that without changing your wheels or swapping your axles? Well, there's a way to do it, and it doesn't actually have to be dangerous. Let's talk about it. Wheel spacers.
Oh, would you look at this?
A lot of people are terrified. A lot of people hear horror stories, but the truth of the matter is if you get the right wheel spacer for your rig, installed correctly, that's a big part of it, and you get a quality set of spacers, you really don't have much to worry about. SpiderTrax makes an amazing set of wheel spacers made from a premium grade aluminum. They have real strong studs pressed into them. I'm gonna show you guys how to install them right now. It happens to be on a JL, but they pretty much make them for everything. And we're gonna wind up getting them in, make that front end just a little bit wider, give it a little bit more of an aggressive stance. Something important to note, when you order wheel spacers and order one box, it's gonna come with two in that box. That will allow you to have enough to do only one axle. So make sure you order the right amount to do your entire vehicle. But upon opening up this kit from SpiderTrax, you'll see that it comes with everything included from lug nuts to Loctite to get them on your vehicle. Red thread lock is going to be super important for the install of these. They do supply you with some, but I'm going to use the stuff that I have in my garage on my workbench. And of course, always follow the vehicle manufacturer or part manufacturer's directions very specifically. Just like with anything else, proper installation will cause this part to last a good long time. I can't stress that enough. We're going to use plenty of red thread lock on the supplied lug nuts to ensure that this is on your axle assembly and not going to come off prematurely. Once we put all of them on, we're going to snug them up and then torque them to the manufacturer's specs. In this case, it happens to be 120 pound-feet for this vehicle. It's much easier when torquing these to have a second person help you and apply the brake while you're trying to torque them. In this case, I was doing it by myself and used a long crowbar slid into the wheel hub to stop it from rotating. But after torquing them to 120 pound-feet, in about 50 miles or so, you're going to want to pop the vehicle's wheels and tires off to recheck and make sure that they are still torqued to 120 pound-feet. With them all on like that, torqued to 120 pound-feet with a lot of red thread lock, these are pretty much good to go. You're going to put your wheel back on, you're going to torque that to factory specs, 50 or so miles as per SpiderTrax recommendations. You're going to pop that tire off. You're going to check these one more time to make sure that they're at 120. Don't loosen them, because if it isn't already loose, loosening it will break the seal on that red thread lock. You just want to get back on them again, set your torque wrench to 120, make sure they're at 120. And guys, these are good to go. It's going to give it that wider stance, super easy install, quality, and that red thread lock is going to prevent these from loosening. You don't really have much to worry about, especially if you're not taking it off-road. And make sure that you get out there and you build something.